But I started this journey 9 months ago, and I actually watched a presentation by Eric Allen, myself, and Nick Sorensen and Michael Beal, and he had me sold. So I know what he's about to tell you. So just open your mind for the next 15 minutes. He's going to knock it out in 15 minutes, but absolutely something life changing. And Eric, I never knew Eric Allen. I knew him by name only before this, but he is absolutely like a brother to me now. And what he does in our Facebook community to keep our morale up, absolutely love this guy. So, Eric Allen, take it away, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Love you like a brother. You are my brother. All right. Friends, thank you for jumping on. If you are just now hearing about Tranzact Card, I'm jealous. I had about a 60-day head start on Larry. I was one of the first to say yes to this idea, fell in love with it. And back when there was nothing, just air, a vision, a dream, a hope, a little spark in our hearts, and to see where we've come the last 10 and a half months is quite remarkable. We have well over 100,000 Americans that have said yes to what you're about to see. And trust me, as good as Larry is and Liz and all our other leaders and presenters, we're not that good. The story just makes sense. So I appreciate you having an open mind. And I would encourage you to just sit back, stay attentive, and we know we're going to change and transform some lives this evening. Like many of you, crazy, crazy busy. When I first looked at this, somebody told me a long time ago, a mentor of mine said, yeah, go after busy people because successful people are usually busy people. They got a lot of stuff going on. They're usually the most open to opportunities. So I'm glad I took that advice and just started running with this, and have met so many amazing people. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to tell you about Transact Card. And trust me, today is the best day to hear about Transact Card. Don't let 100,000 scare you. We're going to put in tens of millions of people in to our community in the months and years ahead. So what is Transact Card? What we are is a positive social approach to banking. Quite simply, you see this card right here? That is our very own Transact Card. It will have a MasterCard logo on it. We got a big announcement tomorrow night with our founder, Peter Rancy, and other corporate leaders for some exciting updates on how soon we're going to start getting people those cards. And what this card acts like is just a regular bank debit card. Okay. There's no APR interest. There's no overdraft fees. You just simply take the money that you have currently in another account and you're going to transfer it into our secure FDIC insured environment. We only partner up with community banks across the country. We don't mess with the big regional banks. I wouldn't be here. We love uplifting those local communities in those areas. And you're probably asking yourself, why would I need another card, Eric? I've got plenty of them in my wallet, my purse, my phone. Well, here's why, because we have a rewards program unlike anything you probably ever thought possible. Every time you swipe this card, you're going to start accumulating what we call Z-Bucks. Z-Bucks have a real $1 value within our proprietary financial ecosystem. And it's real easy to understand. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. You don't have to get caught up in all the gimmicky algorithms like you're probably used to with airline miles, hotel rewards, all the other reward point programs out there. Ours is 1-to-1. Let's say you go get groceries at $70. You use your Transact card. You use this card instead of any other card that you might have. And now you're going to get 70 Z-Bucks. You go get your favorite coffee. You go pay your utility bills, your gym membership, your auto shipments, date night, your Netflix subscription, on and on and on. You start using your Transact card, you start getting Z-Bucks, and Z-Bucks are addictive, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what you can do with Z-Bucks. You're gonna be able to take those right onto our own ecosystem, our e-commerce platform called the Zclub, and you will start to see more and more items populating throughout that environment. Now, keep in mind, it took Amazon 35 years once they started with books, and they said it would never work, and here we are with them. We're not going to be Amazon overnight, but you're going to start seeing more and more and more value. In fact, we have a huge announcement with a new corporate leader we brought in that brings 25 years of e-commerce experience. Really excited for you to get to meet them very soon. And right now, you'll see some really good stuff on there. Pretty soon, you're going to start seeing shoes. You'll see electric bikes, luxury goods. But the real power is in those consumables: diapers, toilet paper, laundry detergent. We want to help the 100+ million Americans right now that literally and tragically cannot pay their bills on time, or they have to get creative every month to make ends meet. So if you think about what's happening, you're taking money you're already going to spend, and then you're going to get it again in the form of Z-Bucks to buy down a lot of the items that you want and need. The goal is to have anywhere from 30 to 40% savings in Z-Bucks. So it just makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we say we are doubling people's buying power, but we took it a leap forward. We have almost daily flash sales now. Now with flash sales, they're first come, first served, but your cash isn't good at all. You use all Z-Bucks to pay for the entire cost of those items. Maybe it's Ray-Ban sunglasses. Maybe it's Bose wireless speakers like I got. Maybe it's these Greg Norman golf shirts. Gary, I don't even golf, man, but you know, who doesn't want some $60 black shorts, right? And got this Under Armour bag. Don't be jealous. Don't be mad. I'm usually on a presentation, a Zoom or a call. I usually don't even get flash sales. I was just at the right place at the right time the last couple of weeks. And you see more and more of my friends there that are getting these each and every day. Flash sales are fun. They're cool. All you do is pay a little bit of shipping and handling. I think I paid $5, $6, and $8 for those 3 items, and then used all Z-Bucks to pay for the rest. But let's take it a step further. Let's show people a way to use Z-Bucks to go on a vacation. We already had our first cruise flash sale. All Z-Bucks, 100 people went on a 4-day, 3-night cruise. Got to leave their wallets with them because they use Z-Bucks to get on that cruise ship. We're going to have more and more of these coming out. And speaking of travel, who likes to travel? Let me see a show of hands out there. I mean, who could use a vacation like right now? Okay, 30, 40, 50. All right, hands are going up. I love to vacation. I really do. I'm kind of a travel holic here. I love world schooling my kids, letting them see history before their eyes instead of reading about it in textbooks. And just the thought alone of just letting people get on 1 or 2 extra vacations a year through our platform has got me really, really excited. So we launched our own Zclub travel platform. You can use Z-Bucks to buy down the cost of hotels, resorts, cruises. We have people saving 10, 20, 30, 50, 80 bucks on hotel bookings. We've had people save hundreds and hundreds of dollars on cruise bookings and some of the resorts and the Airbnb type inventory. Okay. And as an entrepreneur, I'm just going to tell you, travel's been really good to me. I was able to build a travel club to over 1 million members in 43 countries. And our travel platform back then didn't have anywhere near the value that we have here with our Zclub travel platform. All right. And we also decided to go ahead and bring 350 of the top retailers in America into our ecosystem through our Easy Power Earn and Save card. You see some of those names right here. You can buy virtual gift cards. You can text those to your friends, your family. You can use those yourself. And they're all through our Tranzact Card app. And you get Z-Bucks when you purchase them. This program's been on pause for about a month because unfortunately we had a lot of fraud in this space. So exciting announcement tomorrow. When we go through the KYC, that's the federal Know Your Customer process, we'll be able to turn this program back on for you as well. All right. Hold on to your wallets and purses, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a typo. Everything I just talked about, you get for $25 one time. Now you see why so many people are saying yes. It's $25 at one time if you join before the end of this month, January 31st at midnight. If you join after January 31st, there will be a $25 fee on your anniversary date once per year. And since we're about a year ahead of schedule, we are migrating, we're transitioning to a new large community banking partner, our own technology, our own infrastructure. And obviously many are chomping at the bit to be able to do this here. So while you're waiting the next few weeks or so to get your card, the company is going to go ahead and just give you 500 Z-Bucks per week. While you're waiting, you can use those Z-Bucks just like you could if you were swiping your card. You can use them on flash sales. You can use them on the travel platform, the Zclub, and on and on and on. And if that's not good enough, because we want to reward our first movers and thank you for your belief, if you enroll by the end of this month, we're going to double your Z-Bucks all the way till December of 2024. So everything I just talked about earlier, go ahead and multiply it by 2. If you get $70 in groceries, now you get 140 Z-Bucks. Some of us have over 100,000 Z-Bucks already, if you can believe it. And here in the not too distant future, we're going to turn on our referral program where once you have a card, you can tell your friends, your family about it, and you'll get 500 more Z-Bucks for each and every referral. If that's not enough, come on, work with me. But if that's not enough, test it out for a couple months. If you don't, at least get $25 worth of value through a flash sale or something you buy on the Zclub or the travel platform. Come find me. I will give you your $25 back. All right. So it's really as simple as that. Everybody, please consider getting a Tranzact card. Now I'm going to shift gears here. This part might be for you. It might not. I'm entrepreneurial. I'm always open to opportunities, especially if I can create more passive income and time freedom by sharing something I truly believe in. So I talked about the first core pillar of our distribution system being a Transact Card member. The next part, we're going to talk about the money-making portion that might be of interest to you and the ability to own your own digital branch office. And those of you that joined before January 31st, you get to benefit from our national influencer campaign. Peter Rancy, our founder, has been out meeting with large organizations. We already got celebrities, entertainers, athletes that have contracted with us that are going to help promote and market Tranzact Card. You can benefit from all their marketing efforts just by signing up for a digital branch office before January 31st. Get back with the person that invited you, and they'll tell you more. Now, friends, here's the deal. I'm only going to talk about the first couple ways you make money. There's a lot of different ways here, but I'm only talking about a few. But what I like to do is just get the cost out of the way, because in the back of my mind, you're thinking, oh gosh, how much is it going to be? Keep in mind, this is completely optional, but it's $495 to own a digital branch office. I don't know where you can start a business for that. I can't even start a hot dog stand or fill up the concession stand at my kid's Little League for less than that. So it's $495 one time. Most likely in February, we're going to start $50 a month. Think of that's like your business overhead. And because this is a real business, there will be a 10% service fee where the company's going to keep 10% of your commissions. However, if you don't like the idea of paying $50 a month, again, your timing's perfect because you have a chance to eliminate that by the end of this month. You can go out and share with 20 people who want to get a card, or you can share with 3 people who catch the vision, who also want to be a pioneer and own a digital branch office and be a founding member with us. Either pathway, we call you manager, and you will eliminate the $50 a month forever if you do that by the end of this month. By the way, the 10% service fee, forget about that if you join by January 31st. It's 1% service fee. So if you make $1,000 in commissions in a month, the company keeps $10. Okay. That's your overhead expense, ladies and gentlemen. Your card's included. You get everything I talked about there. You're also going to get your 500 Z-Bucks per week. We double your Z-Bucks till December 2024. And what you really have is a business that's for yourself, but not by yourself. You have an amazing team, support structure, probably an overwhelming amount of support and trainings to plug into. You've got lots of live presentations, recorded presentations, marketing materials. And then you get to participate in this revenue plan. Now this, friends, this is unlike anything I've ever seen. Again, I'm just going to show you 2 of the 6 ways we get paid. The first way is in transaction revenue. Imagine, if you will, millions of people getting a Tranzact card, and they have to get connected through somebody's digital branch office and the community that they build. And every single time a swipe or a tap happens, people are going to get paid. They're going to get paid a piece of those interchange fees. If you don't know what those are what make the banks and MasterCard, Visa, American Express a ton of money. All right. Now we get to share that wealth because of our relationship with the banks, our card issuer, and MasterCard. We get to keep a nice chunk of those interchange fees. So as all these cards are getting swiped out there, if it was brought in by you or your community, you're going to get paid every single time. 2 cents here, 5 cents here, 6 cents here, 3 cents here, over and over and over. That's paid in cash, not travel dollars. Those who understand the power of leverage, obviously some of the people you share with are going to be interested in owning a digital branch office. You earn those same overrides off the card members they bring in as well. Those get paid through up to 10 generations. So I bring in Larry, who brings in Liz, who brings in Colette, who brings in Fatai. Fatai brings in 100 Transact Card members. They start swiping. Not only is Fatai getting paid, Colette's getting paid, Liz getting paid, Larry's getting paid, I'm getting paid. If you all understand just a piece of what I just said, I promise you, this is the holy grail of entrepreneurship. I've always said, when the day ever comes where we can get paid each and every time the people in our communities and our networks and our churches and organizations are out making the everyday purchases they want or have to make each and every day, multiple times a day. If somebody figures that out, it'll be a game changer. Well, it's an idea whose time has come. Thank you, Tranzact Card. We'll talk about a second way. What if you don't have to have me or Larry Lane or Liz or other leaders on your team? What if you could benefit with the overall success of Tranzact Card community as a whole? So as people are signing, they're joining, they're swiping, they're making purchases in the Zclub. A piece of that money is going into a big community pie. And we want to help as many of you get a slice of that pie as possible. And the way to get the first biggest slice of the pie is to become a manager. I mentioned that earlier. Go sponsor 3 others that catch the vision. They're pioneers. They want to join. Now you're a manager. Or go get 20 people who just want to pay $25 to get a Transact Card member. Either way, get you to manager. Now you're going to get the biggest slice of the pie. You see it right here. We dedicate that to managers. And if you do it within your first 30 days of joining, we double it up to $500. Now it's going to take a while to grow to that. But I'll tell you what, if we can help lots and lots of people make an extra $250 up to $500, that's just that's a game changer to me, because a lot of home-based businesses I've seen, there's a few people at the top making all the money, and it's all this churn and burn underneath to try to get to the top, which few people ever do. This one, I'd like to think, if you're coachable, if you have a good attitude, if you'll just plug into a proven, simple support and success system, everybody has a chance to become a manager. I'm not making any promises, but even if it took you a year, would it be worth it to make an extra couple $100 a month? Again, this is just one of 6 ways we get paid. As you reach the higher and higher leadership titles, by helping 3 others to get 3 others and on, you can see that money can grow and expand quite tremendously. Let's put some money in your pocket right away. We just extended our DBO holiday promotion until January 31st. Every single Transact Card member you sign up, you're going to get $2.50. And then the 9 people in your support team that help to bring you in, they're each going to get 50 cents. I talked about the founders promotion. If you've already signed up by June 30th, you're automatically a founder. If you purchased a ticket to our kickoff convention a few weeks ago, you're a founder. If you join today, all you got to do is sign up 3 TCMs for $25 by January 31st. You will also be a founder and benefit from that tremendous match program. Again, you join now before the end of the month. You lock in the service fee at 1% for life. And if you become a manager by January 31st, you will never, ever pay the $50 a month. All right, friends, I'm going to leave you with this. Come in where you fit in. My goodness, at least get a Transact Card. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater just because there's a financial opportunity. Don't let that turn you off. Just get a card. Get a card. Love it. If you want to become a DBO later, fine. If you don't want to become a DBO, never, fine. We're going to love you where you're at. If you do consider yourself a pioneer, a visionary, please understand we are in the startup phase. We've almost survived our first year. Not only have we survived, we've actually 100x'd what we thought we would do. So the proof of concept is undeniable. Now we're bringing in the right people, putting them in the right seats, getting the right processes in place. We're pretty darn good today. In fact, you join today, you're going to be on fire because it's exponentially better than it was 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago. Like I said, now's the perfect time to join. And again, there's probably a part of you thinking, man, I don't know. Maybe I've done some things like this. Maybe I've tried or I've dabbled in things, and maybe you have some self-doubts. Well, all I would say is we want you to come in and be excited. Okay. We don't want you to be fearful. We don't want you to be nervous. We want you to come in, be excited. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to double your buying power and you're going to meet some of the most amazing people you've ever met. And eventually we're going to work together to get you to that first leadership title of manager. And again, if you have a great attitude, you're coachable, you're motivated, you're a pleasure to be around, we will never, ever, ever give up on you. We are not your bosses. We're in this together, but together we truly can change the world one swipe at a time. We are Tranzact Card. Get back to the person that invited you. Welcome to the family. Let's get out and bless a ton of lives together. Have a great night. God bless you. Bye-bye.